Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Christina if you're new here. In today's video, I am filming all about body image. I've struggled with body image in the past. I've gotten better at it as I'm older, but there's still days that I look in the mirror and I don't like what I see. So today I thought would be a great day to film all about body image and my struggles with it, and hopefully make this relatable and help others that may struggle with the same thing that I have and do currently struggle with. I don't struggle with it every day, but there are days that I'm like, I don't like what I see. And I nitpick myself and I do all these things and it makes it really difficult. So I hope that this video can help you guys and hopefully help me and encourage myself that we are beautiful, and what you see in the mirror, you are perfect and you're beautiful, and we don't have to nitpick ourselves. So I hope you guys enjoy this video and let's get into it. So I always struggle with body image. I used to be overweight. Well, not really overweight, but just chubby, and I just had a stomach and I didn't like it, and I always struggle with body image. I think that's where it stemmed from, is like I've always struggled with it and it's been really hard to overcome it. I've gotten better with it over the years, but there are days where I just look in the mirror and I don't like what I see. I work out 6 days a week, well, 5 to 6 days a week, and I try to better myself, but now I'm learning that I want to work out for how I feel, not how I look. And that's been really hard. Like in the beginning when I first started working out in 2020, you can go watch my health journey video, I wanted to work out for my looks. And I didn't care how I felt, I just cared how I looked. And that was really difficult for me. I really struggled with it, but over time, as I lost weight and as I felt more confident in my body, I now just work out to how I feel. Like, yeah, okay, some days I'm like, oh, I wish I looked like this person, or oh, I wish I looked like that person, but we are all beautiful, and that's what we have to realize. And even guys who are watching this that may struggle, guys struggle with body dysphoria and body image issues too, just like girls, but it's harder for them to talk about, and it shouldn't be. We all struggle with body image at some point. I struggled with it for a very long time, and there are days that I still struggle with it. There are days that I'm like, I don't like what I see in the mirror, but I have to remind myself that I am made in the image of God, and He made me beautiful just the way I am. So I have to remind myself of that all the time, that I am who God made me to be. And yes, my body is supposed to be a temple for Him, and I am to better my body and I am to treat it well, but He made me beautiful, and it's okay not to like what you see sometimes, but you have to remind yourself that you are beautiful and gain confidence with that. Look in the mirror, even if it's every day, you look in the mirror and you tell yourself that you're beautiful or whatever, just self-affirmations, looking yourself in the mirror to help you. That's what I've done in the past, that I am beautiful, I am confident in my looks, I am strong, I am whatever it is. That's what I've had to do to build my confidence in my body image, because I have struggled with it. For years I struggled with it. Like before 2020 I had gained a lot of weight, and now I've lost over 30 pounds because I did not like what I saw. And I am more confident, but there are days that I feel just not confident in myself. And like when I'm bloated, as a female, we get bloated. And on those days, I do not feel confident in myself at all, and I nitpick myself. And when it's about that time of the month, I know it is, because I will start looking in the mirror and start nitpicking myself to death. You guys, we can't do that to ourselves because it's not good mentally, it's not good emotionally, and it's not good physically, because then we start working out and doing all these things to try to better ourselves when we're right where we need to be, but we're bloated and we feel like that we're gaining weight and we're doing all these things when we're just bloated. The one thing I've struggled for years, and I don't know if y'all can tell in this video, and if you can't, that's fine, but I have an eye that turns out. I've had it for years. I never got surgery on it because, and by the time because I never wanted surgery, and by the time I wanted surgery, I could have seen double. So I did not want to see double. Who would want to see double? I mean, obviously, I don't think any of us would want to do that. So I never got it, and I struggled, especially in my teenage years, that one of my eyes turns out. It caused body image issues. I hated how it looked. I didn't like it. I wanted it fixed, and I couldn't get it fixed, and that made me even more frustrated, but I didn't want another surgery, as I've had a ton of surgeries, and I've talked about that. And it was really hard for me, and I struggled for years, and I had to tell myself that it is okay, that I'm beautiful, and that this eye does not define me, and that I am beautiful with it just the way it is. And once I could accept that, and there's still days that I'm like, oh, I don't like it, but for the most part, I've accepted it, I've moved on, and it is okay, and I am okay with it. Like, I've grown to love it. I've grown to love myself and my body, and that's what we have to do. We have to learn to love our bodies. We have to normalize that body image is a real thing. It's real. It doesn't matter what age you are. It doesn't matter if you're a guy, if you're a girl, if you're older, if you're younger. Like, it happens to all of us. We have to realize that, like, it's normal to feel this way, but then we have to turn it around and realize that we are beautiful just the way we are. No matter if you're a guy or a girl struggling with this, I encourage you, don't let that just weigh you down and cause eating disorders and all these things. I know that a lot of people, like, when you feel a certain way, especially if you're overweight or underweight, you'll develop eating disorders, and that is not good at all. And I encourage you, if you do have an eating disorder, get some help from a medical professional and reach out to them. My DMs are always open, but for that, like, get some medical help. Tell your parents, tell a loved one, if you're married, tell your husband, like, whatever it is, get help so that you can be more confident and that the eating disorder doesn't overtake your life. I've seen it with friends, with family, and it just overtakes your life, and I encourage you to get some help before it becomes really, really prevalent in your life. Bad body images can also cause low self-esteem. When you have whatever the case is, whatever you don't like about yourself, whatever it is, it can really cause a low self-esteem, and I encourage you to lift yourself up, even if that's writing in a journal, positive affirmations, that's writing on a mirror, whatever that is, and remind yourself every single day, and have other people build you up. Have friends, have family that help you in yourself. Have them help you. It would make things so much better to have someone that can help you, to build you up, and to help you gain the confidence in your body. I know that has really helped me as well. But then, especially if you have family or friends that constantly worry about their body and their body image, it is draining and it is hard, and you just want to tell them, like, no, you don't have to feel this way. Like, you are beautiful no matter what. Like I talked about a few minutes ago, looking in the mirror can be extremely hard. Like, when I struggle with it, and especially when I did struggle with it a long time ago, like, I hated looking in the mirror. Some days I still do. I mean, honestly, that's just being honest. Some days I hate it. But we need to look in the mirror and we need to tell ourselves that we are beautiful, that we are who God made us to be, and that it's okay to not like what you see, but you need to tell yourself over and over and over again that, yes, I am beautiful. Yes, I do look good. Yes, it is okay to want to better yourself. I'm not saying don't better yourself. Work out, eat healthy, do all the things that you need to do, but don't make it an obsession and don't make it so like an unhealthy. Make it a healthy obsession, not an unhealthy obsession. Because unhealthy obsessions lead to so many things that aren't good. You don't want to get in the anorexia or bulimia or any of those things. You want a healthy relationship with food. You want a healthy relationship with working out. So, yes, better yourself, but don't let it overtake your life. Don't let what you think you should look like overtake you. What one person looks like, another person may not look the same, and that is okay. We are all made different. None of us are made the same. None of us are supposed to be made the same. So don't let what one person looks like and what people look like in a magazine, what people look like on TV, don't let that affect you, because honestly, they don't look like that in real life. They are airbrushed, they have makeup bars, they have body paint on, and the camera angles and everything can make them look so much different than what they actually look like in real life. So don't compare yourself to an artist, to a music artist, to a celebrity, to whoever. Don't compare yourself, because honestly, that is not what they look like in real life. You may think they do, but the minute you see them in real life, you're going to realize they do not actually look like that. They may, I mean, yes, we're all beautiful, they're still beautiful, but they do not look like that. So don't compare yourself to celebrities, to any celebrity or anybody in a magazine, anybody on TV, because honestly, they don't look like that in real life. I mean, some of them may, but honestly, like, they probably don't. I mean, between the TV and magazines and all these things, we have a picture of what the world thinks we should look like, when we should be caring what God thinks that we should look like and what we are confident in, not what these celebrities look like, and not falling into the trap of, oh, do this and you'll lose weight. Do this and you'll look beautiful. Wear this and you'll be beautiful. We shouldn't be falling in this trap of what the world thinks that we should look like. I hope you guys loved this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't. Click the notification bell for upcoming videos. And I will see you guys in the next video. Love you guys.